story is interesting because what happened was teenagers were doing some stuff such as drinking some other things, and the Waymo realized this, and it actually told the teenagers to stay in the car because they're just having mechanical difficulties, and actually drove it to the police. So, and the police arrested them, of course. So you got to think about there's a lot of different aspects to consider. So for one, on the good side, it's okay, making things safer. Also, it can help us get things done when it comes to AI. But on the other side, we got to think about privacy concerns as well. So, would you be open to driving in the car that can tell the police on you, deliver you to the police actually? Good things and the bad things. But at the same time, we got to consider what do we want to give control of when it comes to AI? What do we want to allow AI can do? Because allow AI can to do for us, because at the end of the day, we got to have some type of guardrails. People want to feel like they are free to move, but also at the same time, people want to feel safe as well. But I think the bigger question is we want to make sure that whenever we're creating this technology, that we are setting the guidelines. There is some humans involved that can say yes or no to some activities. There's guardrails as well when things are created. If not, we're going to be in a situation where we're not even knowing what's going on, and all of a sudden AI is acting on our behalf. How do we know that we would like that action to be taken on our behalf? So we really want to have some guardrails. Also, I think it's important to make sure there's transparency. So if you're a company, if you're a large company, I'm seeing this a lot when it comes to city-based companies like transportations companies as well within the city. They are letting people know that they're using AI. So they're using AI when it comes to security. So I think that's one of the main things. Let the public know, let people know how you're using the AI so that they can feel comfortable. If not, there's going to be a lot of mistrust that happens if this can continue in the future. So that's one thing you want to consider. So put in the comments, what do you think? Would you allow yourself to be in a car that can potentially call the police on you, or can potentially call others on your behalf? And how do you feel about having AI being used without your knowledge? Because it's actually interesting, because before ChatGPT, before people started using AI widely, AI was already being used in some tools, but we just didn't know, we weren't aware of it. But I think now there's more awareness, so people are affected a little bit more. So that's where everything gets changed. So again, we got to have guardrails. We got to think about what should we allow AI to do? What should we not allow AI to do? And what are the possibilities? Because of course, the way the technology is moving, it can make a big difference in our lives, in our personal lives, and our business life. So again, interesting scenario, but it really helps us to realize what is to come in the future when it comes to healthcare, customer service, business, self-driving cars, even home security. So much to consider based on this story right here. So put in the comments, what are your thoughts about this story? Do you think it's good or bad that Waymo decided to do this?